everyone and welcome back to Mark My Words. I am of course Mark, and Season 13 of Apex has come out and it's one of the biggest changes we have seen in a season in such a long time. This video will be covering all of Ranked, just my first impressions of the new ranking system, the new character and a bunch of other things. Of course, a little housekeeping. All video you see is my own, of course captured on the PS5. If you like what you see here, hit that like button, consider subscribing and hit that bell to stay up to date with all the videos come out on my channel.
Two teams.
Now, quickly, before we get into this, where I stand with Apex. I've been playing Apex since Season 0 and there really hasn't been such a big overhaul in the rank system till now. I was a bit unsure about this one, but I just wanted to quickly mention I didn't play Storm Point. I missed the 2 seasons. I gave myself a bit of a mental break from Apex. We've all done that before. So I've taken the 2 seasons off that Storm Point came out. So the first thing I've got to say, now that I've played this in a ranked mode, damn, this map is ass. I finally understand what everyone's talking about. What a crap map. I finally get what everyone's talking about. Like, just talking down on this. It's so open. Loot is all over the place. The prowlers suck so bad. But anyway, that's old news. I just wanted to catch you guys up with where I stand on Apex. Love the game, but I didn't play for those 2 seasons. I just started playing again on the Kings Canyon split of last season, and we are back in it. So, let's talk Season 13. So Season 13 brings a new character, Newcastle, with his L1 being a shield that slowly moves forward and can be redirected in a massive fortress-like cover of his ult, which is pretty sick, not to mention his passive, which is rezzing teammates while under the cover of his own knockdown shield. That is awesome. And I'll add to that again, he can drag, that's right, he can move teammates behind cover. That's crazy. These abilities work so well, where I think his ult is probably going to get nerfed to make it longer, as at the moment it's very short. He can get that so quick, it's really good, but it should definitely be nerfed to make it more practical. Newcastle is definitely my kind of legend, but all I gotta say is poor Lifeline. Seriously, where's the love? Just took everything from it. I was an old school Lifeline main back in, well, Season 0 to pretty much to the point where she got the double res, then I kind of stopped playing her from there. People got a bit aggressive and Lifeline wasn't really that viable anymore. But wow, Newcastle has come in guns blazing. He is awesome. But I want to jump straight into the ranked changes. The biggest thing, old school ranked used to be get 2 to 3 kills or assists and then pretty much wait out to a final circle and try and third party a win. Now, ranked is way more competitive nature. If you get into the fight early and try and get KP, you will earn pretty much nothing. Now you gotta wait, play zone, smart, get good damage, picks at a distance, and wait. And pretty much until there's 14 squads left, that's when you can start making some KP. There's legit no reason to be getting into early fights with enemy teams. Trying to 50-50 that fight, you do so much when you land somewhere. Pretty much get your stuff, get out, play zone, play smart, play competitively like all the pros do, and that's how you'll get far in this rank system. Personally, I love these changes. It really focused that competitive nature of comp. No more running gun for the sake of just getting kills. You gotta play smart this season, and you gotta play as a team. Characters such as Valk, Loba, and Newcastle, I reckon, are gonna be really good for this Storm Point split. Valk obviously for the movement, Loba to get all the loot, and Newcastle because he covers so much. So much. He's Gibby, Lifeline, and so many characters all in one. Finally, the only other changes I want to mention is the weaponry. So the 301 in the Rampage got moved into the Replicator, and I heard such a big uproar, which obviously the 301 is god tier at the moment. But these kinds of changes is how people finally choose different weapons and the game actually changes. I think it was such a good decision to do this. Personally, I still would like to see the Wingman in the care package, maybe with a slightly faster fire rate and the Skull Piercer. Pretty much just 1 to get it off the floor loot and 2 basically to make it a mini Kraber. I just think that'd be really cool and so many people are going to want it. But with that, the Mastiff is changed to the package and the Spitfire is on the ground. I really don't see myself grabbing either of these weapons because the Spitfire no longer has a barrel stabilizer, so it's a little bit harder to control. But regardless, I'm fine with not actually picking up either of these guns. Actually, the Wingman and Car are really my top tier weapons at the moment, so that's what I suggest for you all. So overall, my first impressions are super happy with this season. Shout out to the boys that I met and joined their party. Definitely made the session so much better. There's definitely a benefit to solo queuing Apex with just a random mic. You might get some bad teams that's going to happen with solo ranking, but sometimes you meet some sick people and you have a really good time, and that is the beauty of Apex Legends. So guys, that's Season 13, that's just kind of a brief overview. There's so many videos out there at the moment going through the actual nitty gritty details, so I just wanted to mention my point of view. I'm really keen for this season. I think these are good, necessary changes, especially for ranked. Newcastle, fantastic. I can see him getting slightly nerfed, but at the moment, he's actually pretty stable. He's quite good at the moment, so I wouldn't go too crazy, just maybe changing his ult. Obviously, the weaponry, good changes. I didn't mention Rampart. She's got a few changes, but I gave her a shot. Still not that viable, unfortunately. And once again, with Newcastle and his ult, yeah, her cover still means nothing, unfortunately. But anyway, of course, that's just my first impressions of the season of Apex Legends. What do you guys think, more importantly, of the new rank changes? Comment below. Is this season going to be the best season yet? Big question, but is it? Let me know, comment below. And of course, if you like this video, once again, hit that like button. Subscribe to brighten up my day every single time that number goes up. Oof, I can't even tell you. And I'll see you all in the next one. I'll see you later.